What's good, guys? It's Doji here, back with another voiceover. Uh, Not a voiceover for training, but just specific topic. I just want to go on off the dome about stuff I'm thinking about right now. So, the topic or the theme of this video is, what does powerlifting mean to you? And that's a very heavy question, and there's so many answers. And I'm just here to give you one, mine specifically. And you know, people tend to just take powerlifting sometimes for granted because you know it's not exactly the most lucrative sport, but it does something to people that I think people should be paying attention to. Now, what I'm talking about here. Well, first, let me answer the question. Powerlifting to me is my anchor. Now, what do I mean by that? It's a fucking good metaphor, right? Powerlifting is basically what I have to do to maintain everything that I'm doing in my life. As weird and as I mean, it just weird. It just sounds weird to say. Powerlifting is at the center of almost everything I do. Powerlifting just does that for me. And why? Why does that mean so much to you? A lot of people struggle to cope with that fact. It's just a hobby. It's just a sport. It's kind of like what basketball does to some people, or like other sports like badminton or tennis. Powerlifting is something that made me develop habits that I could apply to other things in life. It made me find intrinsic motivation to do things that I thought I could never do. And that intrinsic motivation transfers to other aspects of my life. And that's something I never expected that to happen to me. I'm a pretty intrinsically motivated person, but when it came to powerlifting, I had to just raise that up a hundredfold. And the reason I had to do that is because the weights, they're not gonna come off by itself. And you're not gonna get stronger and stronger and stronger. You gotta be patient. It taught me how to be patient and motivated for the long run. And you're back, I was pretty young. I'm still pretty young at 24. And sometimes it's hard to be consistent. Powerlifting has taught me how to be consistent, not just in the gym, but consistent at school, at, even at work, at the very few occasions I do work. And it's helped me a lot developing new habits. I keep just hammering on that point that I am creating new habits and I'm sticking to them. Being intrinsically motivated. That is something that I thought I would never, ever be consistent at. But powerlifting has taught me that, and then some, you know. In powerlifting, you could see progress. You could see that you're becoming a better version of yourself, as Elliot Hulse would say. And in other aspects of life, you may not see that, but it is also happening. It's just not as tangible as in going to the gym, whether you be bodybuilding, powerlifting, Olympic weightlifting, or even CrossFit. You can see it. But I mean, you can't see it, but it's there. You just have to be patient. So powerlifting, it just didn't give me a bare body, bare structure, bare strength gains. It gave me mind gains as well. And that's something that people overlook sometimes, is that powerlifting isn't just, going to the gym isn't just all buff, huff and puff kind of thing. It's a mental game too. And once you upgrade your physical game, your mental game is bound to get upgraded too, to keep up with it. You know, sometimes it's not all about the physical gains; it's all about the mind gains as well. And you know, it's all about looking at life in a perspective that allows you to do that. And I thought I would never do that. I would never see powerlifting as something that could grant me that kind of perspective, but it did. And so that's why powerlifting is my anchor, you know? And I don't understand when people say, powerlifting is just, picking things up and putting them back down. It's enjoyable, but it has done so much for me that maybe that's why people some people won't understand, you know? Because when something so simple is so life changing, it can be kind of threatening to their way of life. And I don't know if I'm just spouting bullshit here, but I think I'm just gonna end this voice over here. Thanks for watching and listening. Have a good training day tomorrow, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.